What if I told you that there are 3 things that you could be doing before, during, and after a race that could improve your lap times, but it has nothing to do with your car setup, your tire pressures, or your racing life? I'm Angelo, a respiratory therapist and aspiring driver, and in this series, I help drivers optimize their body while they already optimize their cars. Everyone has one heart, but during a hot race, on the hot grid, in your hot car, your heart is already doing 2 jobs. 1 is to keep your muscles moving. 2 is to keep your body from overheating. This video is going to go over how to keep yourself cool. Number 1, pre-cooling your body before the race. Cold towel around the neck, cold towel or cold compresses around your wrists, or an ice vest if you have access to it. Even dunking your wrists and arms in a bucket of cold water before the race for a couple minutes. Here's why this actually matters and not just feels nice. Your neck and your wrists are actually pulse points where the blood vessels can be contacted a lot quicker, and it actually cools down our blood even before it circulates. That means that we're starting the race with a cooler core temp. So now it's going to take your body a lot longer for it to hit that limit, so when it needs to divert more blood to your skin to cool you down, because you're gonna be overheating. You're literally buying yourself more time before your heart has to start overworking. Number 2, drink before you're thirsty. And don't just drink water. Make sure you're replacing electrolytes as well. Here's why. When you're low on fluid, your blood gets thicker. Thicker blood means that your heart has to work harder for it to pump all that blood throughout your whole body. Now, that's not including the 2 other jobs that your heart is already doing during a race: keeping your muscles moving and cooling your body down. If you wait until you're thirsty, you're already behind, because thirst shows up when you're already low. And water alone isn't enough. When you're sweating excessively during a race, you're losing sodium and potassium. These are 2 things that keep your nerves and your muscles functioning perfectly during a race. Lose too much of these 2 things, your muscles can start cramping and you could be having a foggy head during the race. Now, we don't want to have any type of foggy head or thinking during a race, right? So the move is really simple. What we want to be doing is drinking a couple of electrolyte drinks before the race, steadily, let's say 12 hours before, to make sure that you're fully refueled before we go out onto the track. All right, lastly, number 3, we're going to be using parts of the track where we're familiar with to actively give our heart. All right, number 3 is that we're going to be using the straights on the track to actively give our heart some time to catch up with our body. Now, here's why this is really important. Your heart doesn't have to be maxed out throughout the entire race. The problem is staying near your max for too long without it ever coming down, and we can have a problem. That's where you're going to be losing your grip on the steering wheel, your reaction times, and mostly all of your inputs are going to be really bad. During straights, this is where we're actually going to have the only brake during the lap. No hard braking, no hard steering. Breathe in through your nose for 5 seconds. Now out your mouth for 5 seconds. 2 or 3 rounds of this during the straight, and your heart rate will start to calm down. Now, while you're at it, I want to make sure that you can try to remind yourself to drop your shoulders and unclench your jaw. Even if you don't feel like you're doing it, you might be doing it. When our body tenses up and we're not aware about it, it actually makes your heart work even harder. So we're trying to just deload on our heart as much as possible during the straight. Cool yourself down early, get ahead of fluids while you can, and relax during straightaways during the race. None of these 3 things will stop your heart from working very hard. What these 3 things do is stop it from working harder than it has to do during the race. So it has more left over for things that actually make you fast. I'm Angelo. Stay fast, stay breathing.